there, folks. As you well know, I had done different kind of year charts before. Year charts that I make in a Facebook group that I'm a part of, and I've done 1980, 81, 84, 85, and a couple of months ago we did 1986. So I have yet to show my favorite songs from 1986. Well, the chart itself, I found 200 songs that I listed in some form. On the Facebook page I listed 50 of them, and I thought I was going to show top 25 right here. But you will of course see the places underneath in a quicker form, as 1986 is a very special year for me. It was a year I started to like jazz. It was a year very close to the time when I started to listen to pop music, so I was still pretty much newly in love with pop music. So 1986 is a very great year for my musical interest. As it is so long, I thought, why not? Here comes the entire places 200 to 26 on my chart. Those were places 200 to 26. A whole lot of familiar names, maybe a whole lot of new names also. Some Swedish, of course. But now let's get into top 25. As 1986 though is a very, very good year. There are a whole lot of familiar names here, but also hopefully some that you will thinking, what is that? So let's hope that this doesn't take too much time. Starting with place number 25. Red Box from England with For America. The song about America. Really catchy, extremely catchy and well made song. Number 24. OMD. Of course, with the song We Love You, and a really amazing produced, and of course a really catchy refrain and everything. I really, definitely one of my favorite OMD songs, and also a sadly forgotten OMD song today. 23, of course, Pet Shop Boys. We have some songs from Please here also, their debut album. Suburbia, which were their fourth single, their first #1 in Sweden. Number 22, another iconic album from 1986, of course, from Black Celebration album, Depeche Mode, A Question of Lust, and you saw a couple of Depeche Mode songs underneath also. A ballad that I may have been listening to a little much, but it's still an amazing, well synth pop ballad, sung by Martin Gore actually. 21 we're coming to, and we have Stock Aitken and Waterman, early one, in form of Princess, and the song After the Love Has Gone. I just love these early Stock Aitken and Waterman songs. So amazing. They are more of a soul influence than the later that was more disco influenced. But I love the later Stock Aitken and Waterman also. But the first more soul inspired SAW songs were amazing, and this is a proof of that. Top 20, number 20. The album sleeve doesn't look all that good. I know, I've shown this one multiple times, but I have to. Madonna, Live to Tell. One of Madonna's absolute best ballads. An amazing album, song, an amazing song. '19, this is pure summer for me. A summer nostalgia from 1986. Another great album that have a couple of songs lower down in the chart also. Genesis album Invisible Touch. This may not be such a sensation of song, but I love it. I just love this song. It is an amazing song filled with nostalgia and a great production. Number 18, we have a Swedish song. A Swedish song that today isn't played hardly at all, which I think is pretty sad because it's such an amazing one. I don't have the single of this one, so I'm showing the entire album. Swedish group Imperiet, which was a kind of a spin-off to the punk group Ebba Grön, but Imperiet was more of an 80s, call it new wave rock band. And the song at place number 18 is the song Cosmopolite, or as it was called when it was released in single, Café Cosmopolite. And guest instrumentalist on this song is none other than Brazilian musician Sivuca. And it is very laid back, very slow and a little mysterious, and very beautiful song that is so amazing. Very much unlike the other songs from the discography of Imperiet. This one divides from those ones. This is much more calmer, but also very much special one. 17 we come to. We're moving from Sweden to Norway, and this one is to me also a forgotten classic, but it's such a great one. Norwegian Fra Lippo Lippi, that also pretty much like Aha took the way through Great Britain to become a hit. They had a British producer, in this case Dave Allen, but they also have a Swedish engineer, so it is a very cooperation all over the countrysides. Shouldn't have to be like that is the song, and this is a kind of a new wave, this pop style that is really amazing, relaxing produced, and a melody that I really love. Definitely a sadly forgotten band today, Fra Lippo Lippi. If I'm not wrong, they became pretty big actually in Japan. Number 16, This is a song that I've been showing multiple times before also. A song that I showed it once and said that I had been searching for it for years and years and finally found it around 10 years ago maybe. But it is also, like Genesis, a summer hit for me. A summer classic. I'm talking about Swedish group Oj 600 and the song with a little strange title, O E Bim Bam Bop. Oj 600 was a kind of a spin-off group to the more popular band Dag Vag, and had the Dag Vag members Stig Wig and Silver Surfer as their members. This is a real fun and catchy song, little oddity in the style, but I love it. It's just a fun and catchy summer tune that I really love, and I've done it since the first time I heard it. Number 15, I think we're at. There we have a group that have done a lot of great songs, but surprisingly enough for many, this is my absolute favorite one from this band. I'm talking about ZZ Top and the Afterburner album that had a lot of hits, and my absolute favorite is actually Velcro Fly. ZZ Top really goes disco, both in production and in style in the video actually. But I really like the drums, I like the beat, I like the heavy production. It's really amazing, and the groove is on, definitely. I know that this may not be every ZZ Top's cup of tea, ZZ Top fans' cup of tea, but I really like this one. We're coming to number 14, and we're coming to another song from this magnificent album, Black Celebration. It is on showing the album, as this song was never released as a single in Sweden. The title track, Black Celebration, which starts a little slow, little hesitating style before it moves up the tempo and becomes the amazing synth explosion that it actually is. A real beautiful and wonderful made song. Black Celebration, the title track. We have at number 13, we have one that is pretty much a classic that many should know. Aha and The Sun Always Shines on TV. Call it overplayed, but I call it amazing produced. Definitely one of my absolute favorite Aha songs. Number 12, a cute little pop pearl. Of course, my favorite girls, Bangles, and their Prince written song, Manic Monday. Though it is written by Christopher, but that is another name for Prince, and Prince has of course also made his own version of this one. But the original Bill Bangles, it's definitely a classic, a cute one, with my favorite Susanna in the front. Number 11 we're coming to, and there we have a band that was heavily featured in 1984 chart. That this year also came with a new album, Afternoons in Utopia, and many knows then that I'm talking about German Alphaville, who released this magnificent single, Dance With Me, a pure synth disco explosion that I really do love. Amazing produced. I actually think that Afternoons in Utopia is very underrated. Can compare it to Forever Young, of course, because Forever Young is in a league of its own, but it actually is a really good and well made and beautiful album, Afternoons in Utopia, and this one is the proof of it. top 10. And we have at number 10 a ballad, a very special ballad, Spandau Ballet's Through the Barricades. A really beautiful song and a fantastic build-up. From the calm beginning with just song and a guitar until the slowly build up to the amazing end with the in the end. It's amazing build up, this song, and I've seen this, they performed this live on a live VHS, and it was so fantastic to see how they did it actually. But this is an amazing song, definitely a fantastic one. Number 9, another song from Pet Shop Boys album Please, even if it sounds a little bit different there. We have Opportunities, Let's Make a Lot of Money. This new version of one of the earliest songs from 1985 is such an amazing. This is far better than the original in my opinion. Amazing, definitely one of my favorite Pet Shop Boys songs. Number 8, of course, we gotta have some David Bowie. I said it before, as much as I do like Bowie's earliest stuff, my absolute favorite David Bowie song is Absolute Beginners, because it is so relaxing, so beautifully produced, and I like the melody, I like the build-up of the song. This is definitely a song that I liked from the beginning and that I still hold as his absolute best today. 7, we have, of course, another band that should be on a chart like this. I'm talking about Level 42. And in this case, it is, of course, Lessons in Love. Lessons in Love is one of their absolute biggest hits. Maybe a little bit overplayed, but it's such an amazing, well-made song. Groovy, and I just love the beat and the production in this one. So it was natural to have this one in actually. Number 6, we're coming to a song from an album that was released in 1985. But here in Sweden, this one was actually released as a single in 1986. I'm talking about Simple Minds and Sanctify Yourself. This is a limited edition release, including it is a double EP set with 2 singles in it, and it is includes live versions of a couple of songs also. But Sanctify Yourself is definitely one of my absolute favorite Simple Minds songs. Groovy, and I just love the production. I like the beat in this one. Real amazing song with Simple Minds in their absolute prime in my opinion. But also I'm a huge fan of Once Upon a Time album. I think that one is definitely my favorite Simple Minds album. Coming to number 5, we're in the real top now. Number 5, we have the woman that just drives me mad. She is real fantastic. She is beautiful, but also she is a fantastic singer, and Michael Cretu as a producer is so fantastic. And then I'm talking about German Sandra. This is her summer single for 1986, also a summer nostalgia, Innocent Love. The production here is just marvelous and beautiful and dreamy, atmospheric synth disco style, and I loved this one for extremely long time. It was a fantastic song at number 5. Then in the top position, the top 4, it was real hard actually. Any one of these four, I tested multiple times before I finished this chart to have any one of these songs at number one. The chart could have been one of any of these four, but this is what I, after hard debating with myself, had come up to. Number 4, more from Black Celebration, Stripped. A fantastic and mysterious and real marching beat in this one. Amazing produced and fantastic melody, fantastic production, fantastic song. Sometimes words are not enough. Number 3, and it is a little bit doubtful that I'm showing this because the sleeve looks horrible. I'm trying to find a new copy of this song. It isn't easy because it wasn't a huge hit in Sweden, so it isn't all that easy to find a new copy of this one. But the single itself is in good shape, but the sleeve is unfortunately dreadfully water damaged. But I gotta have this one. I love this song, so I've kept it until I find a more proper copy. I'm talking about Swedish group Big Deal. They're from the city of Örebro in the middle of Sweden. And a song called Du kan ge kärlek, which is translated to You can give love. A summer hit from 1986, a little romantic summer rock song in Swedish with a vocalist who had a very raspy and yelling voice, but it is such a fantastic and great song. So, as I said, the single looks really great, even though the sleeve looks horrible. So, hopefully I can find a new one. Number 2, Silver. And there it was extremely hard. This was number 1 multiple times through the creation of this chart, but it ended up in number 2. Depeche Mode, A Question of Time. This one is a very much forgotten single today. It didn't become one of their biggest hits, but the beat and the production and the disco sound, almost synth disco sound of this one is such amazing. I just love this song. I've done it since I heard it the first time. Such a fantastic song. Very strong song about Dave Gay and trying to find as fast as possible a girl who may get herself in problems. And at B-side also we have the song that we've seen before, Black Celebration, but in a live version. So number 2, Depeche Mode, is a question of time. And it is a time to show the number 1, numero uno, nummer ett, number eins. Drum roll. We have Device, Hanging on a Heart Attack. A pretty big hit here in Sweden at the time. And a group that released one album that was amazing good. Lower down the chart you have the song Who Says, the follow-up that should have been just as good hit as this one, but unfortunately it flopped. And Device, this song is such an amazing produced. It is amazing melody. I just love the refrain and very amazing pop rock, little atmospheric production. I just love this one. Huge favorite from that time, that period of time in 1986, that have been holding on until today. But as I said, it was close. It was very close because it's such a good year, 1986. So that was the year of 1986. And it is a real nice summer weather here today, the day before midsummer that we have here in Sweden. So I'm going to relax on the balcony maybe have some lunch. It's time for that right now. So until next time, I hope that every one of you have a real nice time. Those of you who celebrate, have a real nice midsummer. Take care and so long.